Welcome, CSPers. So we're going to go through to make this smiley face. And we're going to use the move to command to do that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a background. So I'm just going to write BG. And I'm going to pick a color of like whatever I want my background to be. I'm going to say blue. You can change it to whatever you want. And then I'm going to draw a dot of 300 for the background. So next, we need to make a yellow dot to make the background of the smiley face. So I'm just going to write smiley head. And I'm going to use these same two and just change them. So I think it's about 150 and it's yellow. We can see how that looks. And now is where we get to the new commands. So move to is an X and a Y as a parameter. So that means you need to know the coordinates where you want to move the pen to. So I'm going to draw the heads first, the eyes. So I'm going to have it move to about 195, 190. So let's try that. I'm going to give a comment. Eyes. And I'm going to pick my pen up. And I said 195. And I'm going to put the pen down. And I'm going to draw a black dot. So I'm going to change the color to black. And I'm going to draw dots. And we'll just mess around size. We'll try 20. And we'll see how this looks. That's pretty good. So now I'm going to draw the next one. And I'm actually going to use all this same coat. And you could say, if you want to be more specific on these comments, you could write, oops. And then when you draw the next one, you could write left eye. Okay. And we need to only change the coordinates. I actually know that the thing starts at 160. So I'm actually going to do, so we'll do 160 minus 35 to get the right number, which is 125. I'm going to keep the y value the same so they're even. We can make it more. I might try like 200 and then 120 to keep it pretty even. I think that looks pretty good. The next spot we want to do is this guy. So we need to use the arc command to draw a half circle. So I'm going to add a comment first. Then I'm going to say I want to draw it. And I need to think about move to. I need to pick the pen up first though, so it doesn't draw a big line across. Otherwise it will draw a big line across. And I'm going to use in my head, I want it to be further right than this guy by about 20. So I'm going to move him to 220 and I'm going to do 160. And let's just see where the turtle ends up. So it's going to draw the eyes. Ooh, that's way too high. So I think I need to make it like, let's try 220. Ooh, it needs to be more. So I'm just messing with this y value. Let's try 250. That looks good. I even might make this bigger, like maybe 35. And we'll see if it moves more to the right, and it does. Now I need to get the guy facing down, so when I draw my smile, it doesn't draw it over the eyes. So I'm just gonna, I'll show you guys this turn too. This says, it just changes the turtle's angle, where 0 is up, 90 is right, 180 is down, 270 is left. So I'm gonna go turn to 180. And I'm gonna draw an arc, and I want to arc right. If we draw it left, it would go off the screen. It needs to be 180 degrees. And let's just see what that looks like. Not very good. We also need to put the pen down. So let's try bigger. Let's try 100. That's pretty close. Maybe it's more like 90. I'm gonna try 80. That's pretty close. We could actually think about this, maybe. I'm gonna try 75 because I want it to be a little bit more even across. And that looks pretty good. I probably also want to make that pen width bigger. Let's try like 8. And that looks pretty good to me. It doesn't have to be perfect. And that is lesson